Okay, feet fist width distance. Knees are nice and soft. Take it into that neutral position. Let's bring the shoulders forward, up and all the way back. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, big circles. 2 more. 1 more. And back. Making sure the shoulders are soft, away from the ears. Raise the chest. Activate those upper abs. And just soften the shoulders even more. Like bring your focus into this area. And just on your out breath, allow everything to soften. Rest and relax the arms. Let them hang from the shoulders. Press the weight into the feet, so feel your feet fully into the mat. Breathe in as you take the chin to the right. As you breathe out, I want you to draw up through the pelvic floor, breathing out soft and slow till the chin goes over to your left. And then release the pelvic floor and let it float away from you as you breathe into your right. And again. Keep breathing nice and slow. Making sure that when you release, it's like that pelvic floor is just floating away down towards the ground. And as you draw it up, you can feel the muscles coming together and coming right up inside as you breathe out. Last one. And center. Lovely. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll the body down, vertebrae by vertebrae, pushing the weight into the front, the balls of the feet. Let's hang out down here, shake the arms, nod the head, shake the legs. Nice long in-breath. Strengthen through your center, whatever way you know how. Draw up or draw in. And breathe in and reach. And again. It doesn't matter what level you go to, don't push beyond your comfort zone. Breathing out as you come up. And one last one. This is where we bring our focus into ourselves, forget about everything else. And up. And reach. And back. Lovely. Take that right hand up. Open up the legs a little bit. Right, so you're just going to reach up with that right hand. Keep reaching. And when you can't reach up any higher, then drop your left side. And reach. Reach and reach and reach. And back to center. Left up. Reach. Drop the right shoulder. Drop the right hand. Walk down your right leg. Or whatever side that you can see. Whatever side you're doing is fine. And slowly back to center. I'm going to do one more each side. Up and over. Relax that shoulder. And reach. And center. Good. Find your position there. We're going to stand to the bottom of our mat. Feet. I'm going to bring the feet out a little bit wider. I'm going to go mat width. Okay, so I'm going to go out to either side of my mat with my feet. Okay, so I'm here. I'm in neutral. I'm going to roll it back. Shoulders back, rib cage in. Nice long in-breath. Drop chin to chest. Push the weight down. I'm going to walk it out. Bend the knees if you need to. Walk it into full plank position and reach through the crown of the head. Lovely long in-breath. I'm going to pike it up, push the hands into the ground. Obviously bend your knees if you need to, but if you don't tuck the chin in, roll it up. And I'm also going to reach again. And again, chin to chest in. Walk it out. Strengthen. Pike. Walk the hands in, please bend the knees. And up. Breathing in. 2 more, chin to chest, down we go. Breathing out the whole way. Breathe in and plank. Strengthen through your center, pike the hips. Then walk the hands in and bend the knees if you must. Tuck the chin in and roll it up, breathing out, and then breathing in. One last one, chin to chest, down. Walk it out. Breathe it in. Strengthen and pike, breathing out. Walk the hands. I'm still breathing out. All the way and breathing in. Rest. Lovely. Okay. So I want to do a little bit of balance work. Okay. So if you need to have a chair beside you to put a finger on, or a wall beside you to put a finger on, then please do. Okay. We're just going to take a little bit of our balance work that we were doing at the back before. So I want you to bend that left knee slightly. Sit up as straight as you are. Stand up as straight as you can, making sure that you're activating through your center. I want you to take that right leg out and flex the foot. As you come forward, now I want you to keep lifting that leg, and when you can't lift it anymore, then come forward with your chest. The knee that's on the ground, the foot that's on the ground is with the knee bent. Balance completely gone. Okay. Now tippy toe, so tip to the ground, chest and shoulders are in place, and forward again. And up. Draw in from the hips, find your stability. Shoulders are back. And up. One more, you ready? Raise that back leg up, 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 up. Try not to tilt those hips. And up. And rest. Take that left leg up, or the opposite leg, circle into the ankle. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to turn around. So it's opposite leg. Not that I need to turn around actually. Opposite leg. So you're holding these shoulders back, using your core for strength and stability. Take that left or opposite leg out, flex the foot, find your balance, and take it back. Shoulders are back. Lead with your chest and up. So try not to let the leg travel at a different, like a seesaw, right? Which means you need to keep lifting that leg. Use and let with those hip extensors. Push that leg back. Up, 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 up. And tippy toe. That's it, nice and slow. Keep moving. Don't let the chin come into the chest. Keep moving. Keep it slow. Doesn't matter if you don't go all the way back. Just take it to the level that you can. Well done. Nice and slow. Keep that knee that's on the ground bent, Alicia. Keep it soft. Everybody keep that knee soft. It's really important. Good. One last one if you're able. Shoulders back, chest forward. Perfect. Well done. And standing. Good. Isn't it amazing how quickly the balance goes? I've even noticed that because I started doing balance. So pick up the leg that you were standing on, whichever one it was, and just circle the ankle. I've noticed it. Because I started doing balance in one of the sessions last week, I think, and I realised, wow, I need to get back into this. We all do. So we're going to start having to do it a little bit more, okay? Especially that single leg work. Okay, let's stand to the bottom of our mat, feet hip width apart. Shoulders are back, into neutral. Nice long in-breath. Strengthen into your center, drop your chin to your chest, bend your knees if you need to, and take it to the mat. I'm just going to go into box position, straight into box, reaching through the crown of the head. I want to find my neutral, and I want everybody to find their neutral. Make sure you're not dipping down, you're not arched, you're finding that neutral. The rib cage is in a really strong position, so the abs are activated. Before we go into a stretch, I want to do a little bit of balance work on all fours. So from here, strengthen. On your out breath, draw in from the hips, take the left arm out. On your next out breath, take that right leg out. Now I don't want you to let that right leg come in towards your left. I want you to keep it away from the body. And I want you not to drop through the rib cage. I want to keep the rib cage strong. And we're going to hold it here for a moment. And we're going to breathe. Draw in from the hips as you breathe out. Keep reaching through the crown of the head and keep the chin off the chest. 3. Keep that leg up, keep the arm up, keep the rib cage in. Good. You ready to move with me? Bring the right knee in, bring the left hand in, or whichever legs you're using. Lift, whichever side. And lift. I don't want you reaching up like this, that the rib cage comes down, okay? Strong, solid, stable. Out. Reach, keep reaching. 3, get that leg away from the opposite leg. The leg that's coming up, I want it away from the body, as if diagonally away. Diagonally, yeah, and even the arm is diagonally away. 3, good, watch that rib cage, Liz. 2, good, hold the rib cage. Last one, out, in, open the knees and down. Release the wrists. So while you're there, right, just watch me for a second. Because this needs to be tough. So this is basically, you're looking at me here, right? So pretend that leg is bent on the ground. When I go out, I'm going out that way, not straight up, out that way and out that way. So you're trying to create this diagonal line from fingertip to toes, right? If you let that leg that comes up off the ground too close to here, to this leg, what happens is you're not using your core strength. You're using other muscles, okay? So you're ready, back up into box position. You know what sides you're using, right? I'm going out with my left. I'm gonna find my stability first, draw in from the hips. Stable. I'm gonna take my right hand out, diagonally away from me, and then I'm gonna take my left leg out. Watch that my rib cage doesn't push down. If it does, it's because I've lifted that leg a bit too heavy, too high. So get back into position. And I'm going to hold it here, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to find my strength through my center. Keep the rib cage in place. Keep drawing in from the hips as I breathe out. Try to keep the hips as stable as possible. 3. Breathe. 2. You ready to move? Now, knee and hand in. Don't touch off the ground. Straight back out in that diagonal line. Hand in. Straight out. In. And out. Good. I'm really working through my core to maintain my balance. Keep my shoulder over my wrist. Strength. 3. 2. 1. Hold it. 4. 3, 2, 1, and box. Down we go. And release the wrists. A nice wiggle. It's incredible how tough that work can be, but it has to be done. With the leg away from the body and the arm away from the body. Lovely. From here onto your forearms. Curl the tailbone. Okay, so what I want you to do, strengthen into your center, take that right leg up. Take it up as high as you can take it without pushing down through the belly and the rib cage. Okay, so I'm holding here, I'm trying to keep this hip over this knee, and I'm going to push up, up. So I'm up to the highest I can go, but if I push a little bit more, I can get a little bit more. Push, push, push. Even put a hand on your rib cage. Make sure that it's stable. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing for 4. Watch the rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Take it in. Take the bum back. See what I'm doing is I'm working on your hip extensors, right? Because we're sitting a lot more. Maybe you're not. The the hip extensors need a little bit of work, right? So that's what we're doing at the moment. You ready? Opposite up. And making sure that you're staying strong in your center, strong in that rib cage. I know I keep repeating it, but it's really, really important. From here, strengthen, draw in, lift the left leg. Now lift it up as high as it'll go. As high as it'll go, right? Hold, now press up. Press. Keep this hip and this knee stable. Draw in from the hips. Use your core strength to feed the strength into the glutes, the hip extensors, the quads and the hamstrings. Reach. Incredibly strengthened for your lower back as well, by the way. Keep reaching. Reaching. Keep going. Point that toe. Get that knee up higher. Shouldn't be coming down below your hips at all. It's up, up, up. Good. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take the bum back. And give yourselves a moment. Well done. On to our all fours. Tuck the toes under. Now, just leave the toes where they are for now, underneath, right? Not flat, underneath if you're able. If you're not, don't, right? So, here's the press up that we're going to do today. Keeping the elbows into the body, not out. You're going to come down with a nice straight long spine, keeping the elbows in, not out. Press into the ground. And again, press into the ground. Keep going, 3 more. As if you're trying to press the ground away from you. 2, 1, hold it. Toes are tucked under. You ready for this? Bring your knees up. Now, if you don't want to have the knees up while doing this, then put the knees back down and continue to do as we did. You ready? 2, keep those elbows in. 3, 4, keep the elbows in. 2 more. Some work for your triceps. 1 more. Put the knees down, feet flat, take the bum back. Release the wrists. It's one of those exercises that looks like it should be super, super easy, right? But it's not. It's not easy at all. Okay, well done. From here, let's take it onto the mat and let's do a little bit of hyperextension into the spine. So let's just come down normal. Okay, arms out. So my arms are about mat width. My legs are about mat width. I'm going to move up a bit actually. I'm going to keep my face above the mat, just ever so slightly. I'm just going to slow my breathing down for a moment. And I'm going to just work with my pelvic floor. So I'm going to close and draw up through the pelvic floor as I breathe out. And I'm going to release and let that pelvic floor float away as I breathe in. No bum clenching, no gripping of any muscles, just work as deep as you can. Close your eyes and visualize what's happening deep in that area. On our next out breath, close and draw up, raise it all up. Breathing in, coming down, just tipping off the ground. Close and draw up. So I want you doing this through pelvic floor activation. If you find it very hard to do with your arms straight, bend your elbows slightly. Actually, everybody bend their elbows. You know why? So you get better movement from those shoulder blades. So just bend slightly and lift. Don't be looking ahead of you. Your gaze is always towards the ground in this particular position. 2 more. Taking it to the level that you feel the challenge at. Breathing as slow as possible, but that will of course increase the challenge. We got 1 more. Now, bring your hands in underneath your shoulders, forearms down. Bring the legs down, leave them on the mat. Take a nice long in-breath. And lift. Shoulders are down. I'm reaching through the crown of the head. And down. Now it's up to you how you want to breathe in this particular position. Work with your natural in or out, whether you're coming up or down, but just keep it slow. And keeping the shoulders right down. Shoulders right down. Good. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Just enjoy it. And 1 more. And what I've done. Shake, just rest the forehead down on the mat, shake the hips out, just lob them side to side. It's a lovely feeling actually. Well done. Right, from here, you're going to raise the right leg. You're going to bend the right knee and you're going to lift the right leg up as high as you can, as if you're trying to bring your toes up to your bum. And then you're going to take it back down. Left side, lift the left leg and please activate into your center. So remember, everything happens with an activation. So strengthen your center, lift your left, bend your left, and bring it back as if you want to tip off your bum. And extend. Right side, lift. Now keep the shoulders relaxed. Take it back as far as you can. And back. Left. Reach. And back. Good. Now, I want you to take your arms down by your sides. Draw the shoulder blades back. Strengthen into your center. And you're going to lift up and you're going to reach back and look ahead. And then you're going to come back down. You ready? Push the tailbone down to the mat. Strengthen, lift, reach, now turn the palms. And look up. And down. Strengthen, tailbone down. Lift the chest. Lift the arms. Turn the palms in and look ahead. And just 1 more. Tailbone down. Draw the shoulders up and back. Lift, look ahead and turn the palms in. There's a reason we're looking ahead in this position, because it all ties in eventually. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Up, up, up we come. And back. I can't remember what the position's called. Release that lower back. So come right back, open up the knees as much as you can and just feel that lovely stretch. Lovely. And now let's come up and do our Catacombs. Shoulders over wrists, reaching through the crown of the head. Nice long in-breath. And from the tailbone, visualize, close your eyes. From the tailbone right up through the vertebrae, tilt up, 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 drop through the ribcage, draw the shoulder blades back and look up. And in. Again, breathing in or out in any of the positions, whether it's up or down, but just nice and slow. Lovely. 1 more. And you know you should get down on the floor if you're working from home or whatever it is you're doing at home. Even twice a day, get down on all fours and just do this stretch. Just this alone is phenomenal. Excellent. Okay, well done. Tuck the toes under. Okay, we're going to go up nice and easy. Roll it up. I'm going to grab some water. Perfect. Okay, when you're ready, I'll never forget squats. I nearly always will do squats. Okay, so we're going to start with the feet just slightly apart, but pointing straight ahead. Okay, so I know there's some of us here who've taken a bit of a break, so please watch for a moment. When you come down into your squat, you want those knees going straight ahead. You don't want them going out here, and you definitely don't want them coming in. You only take it down to the level you can take it, maintaining that the bum goes back and the knees go over the feet, not in front of the feet. You don't want this situation, okay? Because that really affects this area. I know most of you know, but it's important. So you're ready? From here, standing up. Breathing in first. Breathing out. Next in breath, down we go. And press into the ground. Now take the toes up. Get those arms down by your side as you come up into posture. I'm really powering and pushing into the ground as if I'm trying to push it away from me. That's it. Don't have the feet turned out for this one, have the feet straight ahead. Go down as low as you feel you can go. 5, up, 4, up, 2, up, 1. Can we hold it here? Are the knees still pointing straight ahead? Relax the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, pressed, come on. Okay, well done. Excellent. Let's take the bum to the mat. So sitting down on our mats. Stay up as straight as we can. I'm going to take the feet out, mat width. I'm going to flex my feet. If I need to keep my knees bent, if you need to keep your knees bent because of your lower back, please do. If not, extend. I'm going to raise my chest, draw my shoulders back and down, chin parallel to the ground. I'm going to flex my feet as I breathe out and draw in from the hips. I'm going to point my toes as I breathe in. And again. So every time I flex those feet, I'm drawing in from the hips and I'm breathing out, I'm knitting the muscles together and I'm raising the chest even more. Work with that posture. Keep the knees bent if you need to. Please don't be in a position where you're totally arched. Flex. 2 more. Flex. Reach through the crown of the head. 1 more. It's really strengthening for those hip flexors, right? Never mind everything else. So from here, take the arms out. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Changing to a pelvic floor activation as you breathe out, keeping the waist behind. Reach through those fingertips. Get the head down in between the arms. Breathing in slowly up. And again, reach. Keeping the waist back. Reach through the feet. Heels are, or feet are fully flexed. Reach through the fingertips. 2 more. Drawing up through the pelvic floor. Now one last one. That's it. And center. I'm going to get you to bend your feet slightly, right? Bring them a little bit closer. Roll the shoulders back. Reach through the crown of the head. Create that posture. Take the arms back out. Curl and draw up through the pelvic floor. Curl the tailbone underneath you. Roll it back. Slowly hold. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly up. Find your posture. Breathing in. Close and draw up through the pelvic floor. Roll it back. Raise the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms in front. Take it back up. Find your posture. Draw up through the pelvic floor. Let's roll it back. Let's take it a little bit lower. We'll make sure that it's not impeding to your lower back. Now curl under. Hold your position. Take the arms out wide. Hold. 5, 4. Don't let the chin on the chest. 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms in front. Do not move yet. And then come up. All the way up. Now, do you know what I want to see a little bit more? I'm seeing a little bit of this. Just watch it. This is important, right? There are 2 ways this can be done. One is a hinge back. Notice the difference. If I hinge back, there is no articulation of the lower spine. I'm hinging. It's all very kind of clinical, right? Which is fine. That's an actual move. What I want you to do here is really feel where that tailbone is and curl it in underneath you and then take it back. Okay? But keeping the shoulders and chest open. You ready? Up nice and straight. Draw up through the pelvic floor. Curl the tailbone under. Keeping the chest open. That's better. Good. Hold. Raise the arms up. You've gone a little lower, I hope. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms in front. Slowly up. 1 more set. See if you can take it a little bit lower. You ready? Shoulders always staying relaxed. Breathing in to prepare. Close and draw up through the pelvic floor. Curl the tailbone under. Take it a little bit lower if you can. If you need to go onto your heels, you can. You ready? Raise the arms up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in front. Slowly up. So it's the discipline of just moving. Get that chin off the chest. There you go. And rest for a moment. Let's just relax those hip flexors. So feet to feet, sole to sole. Just let the knees hang out a little bit. Just let them shake. 18 years teaching or whatever, and I'm still amazed at the simplicity of the exercises. And when they're done correctly, how much you can feel them, right? It's incredible. Shake them out, shake them out. Now, take your hands, bring them in under those ankles, and press. Use your forearms and your elbows to press those legs down towards the ground. And just breathe and allow your chin to come in and just let your spine curve. Let your head hang. You're pressing those legs down towards the ground. And another couple of breaths. Talk to your body through your breath. Relax the shoulders if you can. 1 more. And relax. Well done. Woo. Bring those knees together. Okay. From here, take the hands behind. So we're not hinged back. We're now going to curl that tailbone under. Bring your knees and heels in towards each other. Drop the shoulders down and bend the elbows. Strengthen into your center. If you're able to lift both legs, do. If you can only lift one, then only lift one. Are you ready? Nice long in-breath. I'm going to extend my right leg. And then I'm going to bring it in. And I'm going to extend my left leg. And then I'm going to bring it in. Now you can keep going right to left, or you can follow me and do both. It's totally your decision. Strengthen by drawing in from the hips. Extend. And in. I don't want you lowering back with your spine. I want you kicking straight out. Keeping the rib cage in, drawing in from the hips and kicking out, breathing out. And in. Good. If you find your balance, you can do this. And in. Keeping the shoulders soft. And in. 2 more. If you're going right to left, you can also take the hands up. 1 more. Draw it all in. Hug, hug, hug. Keep the heels and the toes up off the ground. Just hold the position. Well done. And then slide your legs out. And let's take it to the mat. Nice long in-breath. Draw up. And let me see you rolling it down nice and slow. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Keep the chin off the chest. Good. When you get down, go as slow as you can. That's it. Lovely. And reach. Once you're down, reach the arms back and give yourselves a nice stretch. Good. Now let's take our hands by our sides. Lying flat on the mat. Leg down on the ground. Okay. Let's just keep the legs stretched out for a moment. Give them a little shake. Release those hips, those hip flexors. Okay, now feet flat on the floor. Hands down by our sides. First move is feet just slightly apart. Okay, so feet slightly apart, knees slightly apart. You're going to come straight up into bridge position. Some of us have our heels not underneath our knees. Jenny, bring your heels up underneath your knees there. There you go, much better. Okay, so feet slightly apart, knees slightly apart, and heels right underneath those knees, right? So from here, breathing in, lift, and down. Just 5, up, and 3, and 2, and last 1, and hold. When you're in this position, check with your own hand that your rib cage is in the right place, okay? That you're not pushing through. You're in strong. Your spine is really strong. You can either maintain this position and just hold or follow me into the leg lift. So I'm going to strengthen. It's up to you. You don't have to follow. Lift the right leg. I'm going to lower the hips with the right leg up and lift. Lower and lift. It doesn't have to be done fast. I want you to focus on your glutes, really lifting and pressing the hips up. 3. Keeping that rib cage in check. 2. 1. Hold it there. Take the right foot down for whatever leg is up. Okay. Everybody come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody keep both feet on the ground. We're going to do 5 more, just up and down. You ready? Lift. 1. Don't let the knees fall out to the side. Keep them pointing up towards the ceiling. Make sure you feel your feet, all of your feet, flat. Not all of your feet. Every part of each foot down on that mat. 2. 1. Hold it there. Again, you can maintain and just hold this position, depending on how you feel today. Or you can press into that side, take the opposite leg up. Okay. Lower it down. Press. And again. And again. Keeping the shoulders soft. Don't let it come into the chest and the neck and the jaw. Keep that area completely relaxed. Incredible exercise for your glutes. 3. Lower back, quads and hamstrings. Last one, up. Lower the left leg, or lower whatever leg's up. And then slowly come down, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Keeping the feet. Get the heels in even a tiny bit more because they tend to push away from you when you're going up, just through sweat or through movement. Hands down by our side. All I want you to do is just curl the tailbone. I don't want you lifting up into your bridge yet. I just want to curl up the tailbone through your breath, through connection with the core. Breathing in, lay back down. generally done with a pelvic floor activation. And breathing in, releasing the pelvic floor and laying the tailbone down. 2 more. The last one. And excellent. Okay. Extend your right leg. Take your left leg up to tabletop. Grab it with your right knee and let's go all the way up. So you're on your opposite side, shoulder blades are down. And now, not everybody will be able to do this, but if you can, I want you to reach that foot away, diagonally away from you. Just reach it away. And then I want you to take that arm and reach, so a little bit like just create the longest distance between that toe and fingers. And then bring it back in. Reach again. So you really feel stretch across the pecs, stretch right down this side. And in. One more. Always listen to your body. Okay, back in. Your hand is back on that left side. So you may be able to take it a little bit lower towards the mat or towards the ground. Well done. On your next out breath, roll back to center. Extend the leg. Bring the opposite up to tabletop. Left hand onto your right knee or whichever way you're working it out. On your out breath, over you go, keeping the shoulder blades down. I'm just going to maintain this stretch for a moment. I'm just going to wait for my body to realize what's going on and try and relax. Give it a moment. Okay. Reach up with this hand. And I'm going to reach away. The reason I keep my hand here is because this leg wants to lift on me, right? For whatever reason, it just wants to lift up. So I'm going to keep my hand there and let it reach away if I have room. So basically I'm trying to go as far as I can in that position. I'm going to lift it just so you can see. And reach and reach and creating the length. But I'd much rather my foot down on the ground. So because you've now seen it, now bring it all in. And out again. And while you're going out, I'm just going to move over a little bit so that I can get that stretch, because that's the side I really need it on. Oh, there you go. And in. Reach on your out breath. And in. 2 more. Reach. Just imagine that line, diagonal line, getting a little bit, the points are getting further and further away from each other. And in. Last one. Out. Well done. And back. Just hold that stretch now. Don't twist back. I'm just moving my body back onto the mat. Okay. So I've rested this arm now. And I'm just holding this stretch for a little bit longer. Breathing in. And on your out breath, back you go. Extend the legs out. And a little bit of a shake. Release those hip flexors. Feet flat on the floor. Hands down by our side. Making sure the heels are underneath the knees. I'm going to leave my arms out to the side because they're nice and relaxed. Take a nice long in-breath. Close and draw up through the pelvic floor. As I breathe out, push into my feet, tilt my spine towards the ceiling, vertebrae by vertebrae, peeling the spine away from the ground till I'm right up in that bridge position. My feet are fully flat on the mat. Can't go slow enough. 2 more in silence. just rest in this position. Don't stretch out yet. It's really lovely on the sacrum and the hips, all that lower back area. Now extend. Now reach. And rest. Let's do our 3 breaths, breathing in, nice and slow. And release. Expel all the air out of the lungs, and I want you to fill every part of the lungs up on your in. Once more. Release. Gentle. Bringing your heels towards your bum. Either grab a leg and roll it up, or roll to the side and up with support. Sitting up as straight as you can. Shoulders are back. Release right and left and center. 3 big circles. 2, 1. Hold on. Up we come. Finishing off on a roll down. Feet back to normal, fist width distance into neutral, standing up as straight as you can, breathing in, chin to chest, and just feel that, just the difference in the body, breathing in, and rest. Another session done. Well done.